everyone out there in the real world, welcome back to my Lego Marvel superhero world. Welcome to Daily's Bricks. Avengers, assemble! Okay then, boys and girls and children of all ages, welcome back and thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Before we get started, please can I ask, if you haven't done so already, why not? Please like and subscribe to this channel, and also head on over to Instagram at dailies_bricks and give us a big hi y'all. I promise I won't do any more American accents. I know I'm terrible at them. I'm sorry. So, as you can see, I'm suited and booted today in a very obvious costume. This is my Captain America outfit, and it should give you a bit of a clue about what we're doing today. Now, I am a huge Marvel and DC superhero fan. Massive nerd on them. Okay, I'm also a massive Lego fan, hence why we have this channel. And so, today, we're going to start our Lego Avengers Tower MOC build. Yes, finally, I've been trying to get all the parts and pieces for this to at least get it started and share it with you, and that's what we're going to do. So, as Captain America would say, Avengers, assemble! Welcome back then, guys. So, on today's video, like I have just said, you might remember I did a video recently about this set, a little bit of a review about this Avengers Tower Battle set number 76166. Well, as I told you in that last video, if you haven't watched that video yet anyway, please go and check it out. But if you did, you might have heard me say that my whole plan was, yeah, I was going to get a set and build it, but actually what I want to do is mock it out and make a bigger, hopefully better, not to sound big-headed. This is a fantastic set. I'm not saying it's a rubbish set, just scale-wise, I want a really big, Avengers Tower to stand out in our city. So, that is what we're going to start today. We're going to start doing this project. Now, it'll probably take a couple of videos to do it. Sorry if you prefer just to snap your fingers and it's done. But I'm going to take you through, hopefully, what is a successful build of a bigger Avengers Tower. And we'll hopefully use some of these elements, because it is really good elements on this that I want to incorporate in my Avengers Tower. So, let's get cracking. So first things first, what we need to do is get our kind of baseboard ready. Now you might see, for those eagle-eyed ones and viewers out there and people who are really quick at counting, that this is actually bigger than a normal 32 by 32 board. You would be 100% correct. This here is 40 studs by 32 studs. Now you might realise as well that I'm pretty sure, please don't have a go at me if I'm wrong here, but I'm pretty sure Lego don't make these kind of sizes. So what I've had to do is basically get a load of plates and make them together. So just like you would do on the modular buildings and things like that for the floors, when you go up floors, I've reinforced it a little bit, and I will do with the other little bits of areas here. It's just to show purposes really. So this is hopefully going to be the right size for our build. Now I have planned the build on the computer, but like anything with me, I can plan it on the computer all day long, and then when I actually come to building it, like we are now, things change, and what worked on the computer screen doesn't work in real life here, and we have to move and mix things around, and that's absolutely fine. That's part of the joy of this, is that kind of like problem solving skills. So I figured a 32 by 40 or 40 by 32, whichever way you prefer to say these things, would work, and that's hopefully what we need. If not, I've got some more that I can add on. But as you can see, it's still already going to be quite a decent sized structure. Now you might ask why I didn't use base plates and I've used normal plates. My plan is eventually this will actually have the train going underneath. But basically I'm impatient and I want to start building the whole building. Probably is a bad idea. It's probably better to build the kind of a basement part and stuff first. But I haven't even designed that. It's just an idea in my head. And I just want to crack on with an Avengers Tower. So we've got this here. Fantastic. Now what we need is some, I think I'm going to do the kind of the main walls next, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so here we have our kind of front doors, I guess. I don't really know what else to call them. I'm pretty sure they don't have an official Avengers title. Just the front doors to Avengers Tower, Stark Tower, whichever you want to call it. So as you can see from this here, it's a lot of these frames and trans blue panes and a lot of light bluish grey. There will be mixtures of different colours within the build itself, but for the bottom it's predominantly going to be these two colours, which is absolutely fine. Now if you've seen kind of the movies, which I assume you have, or the comics, the building itself is a lot of kind of windows and things like that. In fact, right there, not the box, but right there, I'm going to put a picture of how the building looks in the MCU and stuff. So yeah, that makes it easier for me to build, because a lot of these frames will obviously give us height very quickly, and also be a lot cheaper, I guess, to build. So yeah, so I've opted here for the front to be 4 panes lengthwise, and I've just snapped a bit off, but I have, nice easy quick fix, the back as well being built. Now the difference with the back to the front, as you can see, is obviously the doors do slide open on the front like they would do in any kind of modern big building. Just fiddle all around there, and they do actually slide forward and back. Now a lot of my design is being inspired by Alex Nunes. I might have mentioned him once or twice in some other videos. Please go check him out. He's got a fantastic video on how he built his Avengers Tower. There's loads and loads of ideas out there, but I took a lot of inspiration from Alex because he's a fantastic builder. His Lego set is amazing, and his how-to guide was really easy to follow. So it's not exactly going to be the same, but a lot of the inspiration has come from him. So please do go check his out. So yeah, I've opted for the 4 panes front and back. They'll both sit in quite nicely in our tower. And then the sides, at the minute, I ran out of the translucent blue panes, so they're not going to stay like that. They will be in. These are going to be just 3 wide, and they'll kind of sit in the sides like so. Now I haven't fixed them into place yet, because something else I need to do is build up the corners. The corners to the building, it's not just going to be, you know, like that and then like that. The corners on the building, as you'll see in the picture what I've put, kind of give a curved building. Now if I grab the Avengers set here, you can see you've got this curve in the building there. So essentially what I've done is I've just widened that. And in my MOC, as you'll see, these are going to be a little bit wider apart, because that's going to kind of sit there on the sides, and then we'll have on the front and back that. And then we're going to have these curved bits in as well to give it that kind of Avengers Tower build. That's the plan. We'll do that now, and then hopefully the next thing you're going to see is not this part here, mine put together and looks a bit more like the bottom floor. So yeah, let's crack on and see how this looks. And here we go. So as you can see from just a couple of seconds ago, a bit more structure is being done to it. Yeah, so the main thing I wanted to just do there was make sure the baseboard, the base plate that we put together earlier on was the right size. it is just there. This side's right up against the edge of it. This side's got two studs, so I guess you could say I could go one over, and I might fiddle on and do that now. All these things haven't been put down in place properly yet. I just wanted to just check that the base plate was going to be big enough, and that the idea worked basically, and it looks like it does. Obviously, as we go on, things might need to change because the higher up structure might impact on the bottom. Hopefully not too much, but hey, oh, it's life. I'm looking forward to doing this project really. So there we are. Bottom floor is roughly done, not 100% done. There's still a lot, like there needs to be some support beams that come across inside here to help strengthen it, because there's going to be obviously a lot of weight holding down on this, so we need to start putting in some beams to go across to help support the whole structure. We need to tile off the top here as well, so things can easily lift off and on, and most importantly as well, we need to get some stuff going on inside. So this is a reception area for Avengers Tower. I need to kind of figure out some things to go inside there. Maybe there might be a little bit of a museum kind of piece, you know, some of the Iron Man suits and things like that. Maybe put a bit of a Mjolnir in there, Thor's hammer, one or two of Captain America things in. I don't know yet. We're going to have a think and play around the stuff what we can put in. But I just wanted to make sure that the baseboard worked, which it does, which is great. We can get all this locked in properly and start putting in those extra support features in to give it that more rounded feeling. Right, so we've got the main structure of the downstairs built. Now we need to start thinking about the roof of that section. And this is the design I'm going for the roof. Now, I'm not too bothered about the different place changing colour, the light bluish grey into the dark bluish grey. These are just parts that I had that works for what I need. So all I've done here is, as you can see, is I've got a curved plate. It's a 6x6 curve, and then I've got a 6x8, sorry for counting there, I should have known that off the top of my head, plate, and another 6x6 curved plate. Put them together and then just put a line of single plates down here. On the back it's all fixed in with these plates put in between, just to make it a nice solid structure. So that is going to go on the roof on one part, and then the rest is going to be built up as the structure gets higher. So this is the only one I need to build individually, because it will sit by itself with nothing built on top of this, and we'll put it on. Just before we put that plate on top, we've done some work on the interior inside of our ground floor of Avengers Tower. Now I've also brought the tower upstairs into the Lego room, just purely because this is going to start drastically getting height and getting a lot bigger, and I really don't want to be carrying this structure up and downstairs. It is going to be modular base, so the idea is you can take it apart to transport it easier, but I just don't want to do that, and I feel that it'll be a lot easier with a builder's scale to do it upstairs here in the Lego room. So let's have a look inside and see what we've been doing so far. Here's a bird's eye view of inside the ground floor of Avengers Tower. Now the first thing you'll notice is we've got a reception desk here. So the idea is obviously it's where visitors will come straight away. And it's been a very simple build, this reception desk. I've got a chair here, and as you can see there, all I've done is put on a round plate, and then that just clips on inside. There we go. The reception desk itself has a keyboard just there, and it will have a computer monitor once that comes. And the desk itself, very easy build, just a couple 1x4 bricks and these corner bricks to give it kind of like a curved, I guess, modern buildings of this kind. Really, the reception area is just a nice easy place to come in. As you can see, there's a little letter there waiting for Mr. Stark. It is addressed to Stark Industries instead of Avengers Tower, but I figured his mail might come here as well. Now, one thing I haven't got yet that's going to go here is behind the reception desk is going to be a big letter A, like this sticker here. Now my plan is that's going to go behind the reception desk, because I just feel that's what it needs, and that would be the final part for that reception area. Apart from maybe one or two plants as well. I'm just waiting for parts for that to come. So once they come, we'll get on and I'll show you how that looks. Next to our reception area, if we can just turn around a little bit, is of course a little waiting area. Nothing too flash or fancy. I don't think it would actually be flash or fancy. You know, you've just got here some chairs, a little table and a little bin area for anyone waiting. Now you might just see above here, another thing we've got is it's a security camera. These actually came with the newest Lego Avengers Tower set that I built a couple months back on my channel. And I just thought I wanted security cameras here, and this was just reusing a part. There's two on this side and two on the other side, and I just thought it was a nice way to reuse some parts that probably is not going to get used anywhere else in my Lego city. So it's kind of a modern security camera like it is in the newest set. So I thought that looked quite good as a kind of a waiting area. Nothing too flash or fancy. Again, we might put some plants up around just to give a bit of greenery. I might try as well dangle a kind of TV monitor from down here and try get like a news kind of image on the picture. I feel that might be up there as well. And I don't know, I might try get a vending machine or make one. I'm not hugely fussed about that. Now if we scooch on round to the other side, we've got again some more security cameras, a clock there. I did debate on putting a clock on the other side, and I might still do that to balance things out, but at least there's a clock downstairs. And I've used Taser and Blazer, I nearly got them the wrong way around there, as kind of statues, because I kind of figure that in the Avengers Tower in the bottom floor there might be one or two kind of relics or trophy kind of things that they're happy to display. And to be honest, Taser and Blazer came with the latest Avengers Tower set. At the minute I can't think anywhere else where I would use them. They are just kind of droids of Tony Stark, so I felt that, you know, we'll put them there as kind of display suits. There is a third one in the middle just to balance everything out really. So I'll be on the lookout for another suit I could kind of put there or something. I do have a few of the other Avengers expansion sets, so we'll see what's in them, or just an old Iron Man suit maybe. And then the last area, it's going to be kind of hard to see, I guess. Tell you what I'll do, I'll take the front off and then we can see it a lot better. So we've took the front off there. It's nice and easy to take off, and it'll go back on very, very quickly. It just gives you a better view of what we've done at the front here. So as you saw before, you've got the sliding doors that open up, and then it made sense to me that this would be a high security facility. Yes, it is Avengers Tower and stuff, and in theory it's in the middle of the city centre, but it would also still be a very highly secure area. So what I've gone for is, as soon as you come in, you've got a security point that you've got to get through. Now I've got this little plant here just to decorate it up a little bit, but then as you can see, you've got a security guard there. He's got a paddle that you would kind of swipe up and down people to check of any metal objects. These two fences here, which stop anyone just coming in and walking off, you've got to go straight through this guy basically. This is your little security checkpoint area, and as you can see, there's a little monitor. It's right there, and the idea behind that is, if we just turn this around a little bit, there is also kind of a designated bag area. So if you're coming in, you'd unload your pockets, put everything on here. It would scan it, and there'd probably be a second security guard sitting there to check, make sure you're not bringing any firearms, bombs, or anything nasty into the building. So yeah, I just thought that was a nice kind of little touch to bring in. Basically got to get through this guy before you can get to reception and see the Avengers, hopefully, unless we're saving the world. Rightio, so that is the ground floor of Avengers Tower, pretty much structurally done, and the inside is getting there. The last thing I want to do today is just pop this plate on that I showed you. So all we're going to do is pop it on right there, clips on nice and easy, and that is done. So there we have the start of our Avengers Tower. The ground floor pretty much done, just got to do some work on the insides, and then now the fun begins. We start building upwards. So we'll save that for our next video. So thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed the start of our build. Next time we're going to continue on with this Avengers Tower build. It's starting to really take shape now, and I'm really excited about this project and sharing it with all you guys there. If you've got any comments or suggestions, please drop them down below and let us hear them. I'm always looking for what you guys think we could do differently, things what we could modify, things we hadn't even thought about doing. Any ideas of what scenes we could put within our Avengers Tower would be massively helpful as well. So guys and girls, thank you so much. Before I go, please like and subscribe to this channel, and also head on over to Instagram at dailies_bricks and give us a like and a follow there and say hi. I didn't do the American accent, see? I promise I wouldn't do any more. Okay? So, we'll see you next time on Daily's Bricks. And for now, you are an Avenger. Bye!